don't wanna stay at home. Laying here thinking about the things I hate, staring at a screen till my mind goes blank. It's the same every day.
Bakit?
When you know you're not in control. In control. In control. Sleeping through the day so I get my rest. Do you wanna know when I'm at my best? 2 a.m. in my bed, watching some Game of Thrones. Running down the street so I don't get fat. Trying not to stress so I won't just crack. But it's hard to relax when you know you're not in control. In control. In control. In control. In control. I try to get it up my mind, but I think it all the time. I don't wanna be morose, but I guess that's how it goes. I try to live every day, but the fact still doesn't change. It's like you're part of the show when you're never in control. I try to get it up my mind, but I think it all the time. I don't wanna be morose, but I guess that's how it goes. I try to live every day, but the fact still doesn't change. It's like you're part of the show
March 13th. Make sure to hit the NBA store and stock up on gear to rep your team. Now let's check out your outfits. You submitted your style to social media using the hashtag 2KTVSwag. Let's
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And it's happening out at Fiserv Forum, where the Milwaukee Bucks will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. As we wind down the regular season, Shaq, the best teams now battling for home court advantage in the playoffs.
Playing that extra game at home can make the difference in the postseason.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lopez.
And looking at his offense.
And with and DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton the 2 wing. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Lopez outside. A lot of experience out on that floor in front of us. Brent, your career spanned 14 seasons. Talk about how you saw the game differently as a veteran player versus the first couple years in the NBA.
Well, I saw it from the bench, quite frankly, as a veteran, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on now. I know that's not altogether true.
I think the game just slows down. You start to understand that there is a tempo and a rhythm, not only to any given quarter, but any given game and any given season. So it's really, Kevin, about the idea of it slowing down. And I did sit on the bench, Kevin. That is true.
A little bit.
14 is still a good number.
But it turned out well for you.
Well, I get to sit next to you.
Well, it's a lot of fun. You're right. It's a lot of fun.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
LeBron against Middleton. LeBron passes to McGee. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Basket counts.
I don't think it matters too much, Kevin. The hand is not a deterrent at all. Great elevation on that one as well.
Bledsoe against Bradley. And Davis sends it back. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Bradley dishes to LeBron. Back to Bradley. To the inside. Hangs in the air. The rebound by the Bucks. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one. Limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Jump shot is good.
Bledsoe does a nice job that time, Kevin, of just squaring himself up. That helps you stay in a rhythm.
Outside Bradley. LeBron against Middleton. Outside Green. Davis in the corner from deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. McGee, the pass to Green. Back to McGee. Over Lopez. The leaner. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
LeBron with it. 29 points for him last game against Houston. To the middle. Here's Davis. That one, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Bledsoe against Bradley. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Bledsoe looking it over, and Lopez has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 6. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter play.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
James kicks to Davis. Over Giannis. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. James has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, again, LeBron James has been doing this for so long, knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. From past the arc, and the three ball is good. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bradley passes to McGee. In the corner, it's James. Back to McGee. Trying to get open, it's Davis, and it's sent back by Lopez. For 3, Bledsoe. A rebound by the Lakers. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Davis down low. Giannis is there. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And the basket is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
He throw good. Giannis.
It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
Starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The pass to Giannis. Down low, Ilyasova. The kick out to Hill. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. It's up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Hill against Rondo. Pass to James. Wants to get it to Rondo and does. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Can be a threat from the mid-range whenever Rondo looks to get it going from there.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 11. Ilyasova finds Hill. Here's DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's LeBron. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Outside, Davis sinks the three-pointer.
Anthony Davis loving the comeback bucket here as he knocks down the three.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Here's Davis. A shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Outside Rondo. LeBron outside from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hill with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Ilyasova gets the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
There's the triple. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. And it's 6 points for Anthony Davis.
AD knew this was coming. He would have to work on becoming a decent three-point shooter. More than that on that possession.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Now Rondo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
That's an impossible shot to guard, Kevin. Davis got the ball and just rises up for the jumper there. The D has to be frustrated.
Outside Hill. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Giannis outside. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Outside, Davis. And Howard has it in the corner. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. On the wing, James. Defended by Ilyasova.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Bucks leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Hill. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court.
I think he's already a top 5 player. With his skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
We've got George Hill. Williams is out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Outside, Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks leading by 9. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Rondo. Outside, Davis. Drills it from outside. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Hill. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, smart play there. George Hill good at figuring out ways in the paint to score the basketball.
Rondo against Hill. Outside, Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brett, when you look back at all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide player, but
right.
You know the role that he had for the teams that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, and you spent many seasons watching him very closely. From year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for George Hill. Here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Great tee that time from Davis.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Korver against LeBron. Outside, Davis. Misses the 3. Bucks leading by 7. Bledsoe finds Middleton. Off target from outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And they double up Rondo. LeBron outside. Howard, the pass to Davis. Outside for Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Passes it to Lopez. Inside, here's Bledsoe, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bledsoe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is LeBron. He's got 6. Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. No good from outside. Rondo against Bledsoe. Outside, Davis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. 5th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Here's Williams, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
James with it. He's got 6. Outside, Davis. A three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got 24.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Marvin Williams. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Los Angeles, Jared Dudley's checked in for Anthony Davis. Green comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
On the free throw, no good. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast through the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about the time going into the playoffs. Teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
Here's Lopez. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Howard. Here's Green. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Matthews from the arc. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Dudley. He dishes it to Green. Tried tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 13-5 run here. Matthews passes to Bledsoe. Pass to Ilyasova. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Bledsoe can be a problem on the screen and roll, reliable when he comes off and dishing it in those kind of sets.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Lopez with the steal. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Shot's good by Middleton.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And then for the Lakers, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Bradley's subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Bradley. He kicks it to Howard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now Bradley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Caldwell-Pope outside. And Dudley kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Off target from three-point range. To the left side wing. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Los Angeles calls timeout. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
George Hill's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for the Lakers, Davis is checked in for Dudley. LeBron comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Bradley. Matthews against LeBron. Pass to Howard. Outside, Green. Back to Howard. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Bucks leading by 19 points. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Now here is Hill. Tight defense on him. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
And he can't hit the second. Lakers trail by 20. Outside for Davis. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points. And that
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the 1.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Outside, Davis. From outside, off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Kicks it out to James. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. James has got 8 points.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
Giannis with it, and it's Howard picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running. Yes. You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists in the game.
There has to be some alteration in the game plan, but I don't think it's enough to shut down AD.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
They are just killing them on the interior.
LeBron against Matthews. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Matthews against LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Kuzma. Off target with his 3. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. No one covering. And that's now 9 points for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy your